Today's top 5 is changes I would make to the games on the NES Classic. Guys, before we move on, I should let you know that this video is sponsored by D-Box, the world leader in immersive cinematic motion seating that is programmed in sync with the action on screen to deliver a deeper, richer movie experience. D-Box is on the forefront of their next generation technology and want to extend an invite to you to be a part of it. At the end of this video, I'll tell you how you can join D-Box Labs for a chance to win many great incentives, including a $250 Amazon gift card.
It's Friday night, don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I could sit here and pick my nose while I watch a brand new video. Whoa, Top 5 Friday tonight.
First of all, let me start out by saying that I think the game lineup on the NES Classic is pretty fantastic. Perfect? No, and that's what this list is about. With some of it, it's really nitpicky. With other things, it's like, why is that game even there? And I truly feel that way. So that's what I'm gonna talk about. So let's get started. Okay, these first 3 games are just me being really nitpicky.
7.
Super C. Now, there's nothing wrong with this game. This is actually a really solid game. But if you're gonna take one game from a series, I would much rather it be the original Contra, the first Contra. That's just the Contra that I prefer. It's the Contra that I played when I was younger, and I'm gonna assume most of you played too. Again, not a bad game, but if you're gonna take a Contra game, I would prefer it to be the original Contra.
6.
Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream. Again, I'm being nitpicky. It's still Punch-Out. It's still the Punch-Out game. The only difference is there's no Mike Tyson. I would prefer Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And I get it would probably cost more in licensing fees and you know, reputation and all that stuff is probably why Nintendo went with the Mr. Dream version. But I don't want to beat up on some stupid white dude. I want to beat up on Mike Tyson.
5.
Tecmo Bowl. Now, before you get up in arms about it, Tecmo Bowl is an amazing game. It is the best football game on the console, hands down, without a doubt. However, just like Punch-Out, just like Contra, I would much rather it be Super Tecmo Bowl. You have more plays, and you have more teams. It's all the teams in the NFL at that time, and I think you get damn near double the plays, which makes that a much better game overall. So if you were gonna get Tecmo Bowl, you were gonna get permission from Tecmo to use this game, why not go with Super Tecmo Bowl?
4.
Legend of Zelda 2. Let me explain this. You already have the first one, why do you need the sequel in there? In my opinion, Legend of Zelda 2 is so far inferior to the first one. If you have the first one, the second one just needs to be cast out like a red-headed stepchild. Now that being said, if you're going to completely remove a game, it needs to be replaced with something. Why not do like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 the arcade or something? That's a classic game. Everybody likes that. And I know I would have liked to have seen that in there. Again, I get licensing rights and all that other stuff, but this is the land of make-believe, so.
3.
Castlevania 2. This falls in the same category as Zelda 2. You have the first Castlevania on there, which is leaps and bounds better than Castlevania 2, in my opinion, and this is my list, so that's why it's on there. I would definitely remove this game if the first one was going to be there. If the first Castlevania wasn't there, I could see this one being on it, but since it is, I would have omitted it altogether. What would take its place? Tetris. Tetris is not on this thing. Why not? Tetris, everybody loves Tetris. So Castlevania 2 would have been out, Tetris would have been in.
2.
Balloon Fight. Now, Balloon Fight, I just don't want there. Just for no other reason than, in my opinion, to me, it's just not a good game. It's a Joust ripoff. Why not just have Joust there? It's definitely not one of the best black box games, so I would remove Balloon Fight completely. And if you want a light game, Joust. Joust is classic, and maybe you cater in and start tapping into some of the older gamer, 40 plus who remember playing that in the arcade.
1.
Ice Climber. In my opinion, Ice Climber is worse than Balloon Fight. It's just a terrible game. Not the worst black box game, but definitely not the best. I would definitely probably put this in my bottom 5 on black box stuff. Personally, I think it was probably included because with Smash Brothers, they use the Ice Climber people on there. So maybe they're thinking, hey, it's gotten some recognition, let's put it on this thing. Completely take Ice Climbers out, and if you want to have a black box game in there, why not Kung Fu? Kung Fu is classic, everybody likes Kung Fu, and it's way better than Ice Climber. So that's my top 7 games on the NES Classic that I would change. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. I definitely want to hear your top 7 down below, or if it's only a 3 or 5 or whatever, go ahead and list it. Okay guys, now let's talk about how you can help D-Box. I mentioned they're the world leader in immersive technology and what a difference it makes. Some of you might have already experienced watching a movie in a D-Box theater and are already familiar with it. But for those of you who have not, D-Box chairs are designed to move in sync with the action on the screen. Action becomes motion that you feel in an incredible way. Sounds become motion. Events become motion. You are not just watching a movie, you are part of it. D-Box is on the forefront of developing the next generation solution of this exceptional movie watching or gaming experience, and you can be a part of their research and design process by joining the D-Box Labs online community. So please take a moment to share your opinions that will help transform their amazing technology. All you have to do is 1. Click the link below, answer some initial questions, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card. 2. At the end of the questionnaire, you will be invited to join D-Box Lab's online research community where you can participate in live forums, discussions, and activities on a weekly basis for a couple of months. By participating and completing these activities, you receive monthly gift cards and will be entered to win one of the 3 $500 Amazon gift cards. Plus, by using this link, you can also win movie tickets to catch a future movie in a D-Box theater and share your experience with the D-Box Labs team. This is a great opportunity to be a part of the development of the next generation of this incredible technology. To qualify and join, click the link below. Thank you all very much for watching. If there's a topic you want to see me do a top 5 on, put it in the comments. If I like it, I'll make a video.